Hi everyone, back again. Got another journal to share with you all. So this one is for signature and it's just slightly bigger than the last one, not by a great deal. So this is 8.5. So that's 8.5, which is 21.5 centimetres. And we've got 6 inches, which is 15.3 centimetres, and we've got a 2-inch spine, so that will be 5 centimetres. So we have 3 ridges here and 2 here, and a book plate. It's plain on the back. Have a wee eyelet here for the seam binding. There's metal corners on the book, the journal. We have a book plate. This doesn't come out, the bit of board. I actually glued that on there, but you could write in it. I haven't put anything in it. And we have a Tim Holtz hitch post fastener. And if I remember correctly, there's 160 pages in this journal, and there's 4 charms. So here we go. And I'd just like to apologise for someone watched my last video and made a comment that even with the sound up full, they still couldn't hear me. So this time I have got just a wee cheapy microphone. So I'd appreciate any comments as to whether you can hear me or not, because I've tested it about 3 times and I really don't notice any difference. So I'd like some feedback. So anyway, here we go. Just got the plain insert here, and I've inked around the edges. There's the wee space here, card. You can put the date, what the book's about, so forth on there. And this is covered in tea dye paper. This is scrapbooking paper, Tim Holtz, and we have some more Edith Holden pages. And thank you, Jessica. Jessica from I'm a Cool Mum. She told me where she buys her Edith Holden books from, and I bought 2 books, so thank you. They're so hard to get hold of here in New Zealand. So we have tea dyed paper, some grid paper. The only stitching is on the pockets where I've stitched the lace on. I've made some journal cards. We have Tim Holtz vellum here. He has such nice patterns. And some tea dyed line paper. And this is an envelope. It's got some tea dyed paper in there as well. And I've put washi tape along the sticky part. We have 3 little tags in here. There's a tuck space at the back there. There's also one there. You put anything in those. And this is a wee charm on a paper clip. That one's the key. Some more tags I've made, and I just sewed on or glued on these wee pockets I'd made from tea dyed paper. There's a tag in that one, and one here, tuck space at the back. You could actually, because they're all patterned on the back because it's the scrapbook paper, you could actually gesso a section on here not the whole thing across, or you could if you wanted to, and do some journaling on there. I'll stick that on later. And I haven't glued the edges of these down either. So this is a fold out page. You could use it like this, or you could stick these edges down, which gives you a tuck space in here, and then you can decorate this. But you could journal on here, open it up and journal on here. You could do the same this side, journal here, tuck space, decorate this bit and journal here, and also on the back. But I've just left these open so that you can use them whatever way you want to. We have some wee bird charms on the ends of the cord. And here is, we call them library cards here for writing on. Another tag, these ones are smaller that I've made. Put that back in there if it wants to go in. There we go. There's a tuck space here as well. Some wee pearls and butterfly. It's really pretty. Another journal card. This is actually a postcard. I've just rounded the edges. Edith Holden. And this is a wee envelope. There's one in each signature that I've made. There's nothing inside them. I think there's one in the wee card in the last envelope. You do the same with these cards. You could gesso the back to write on. I don't know if you can hear my cat. He's outside sitting at the slider, and he's meowing his head off because he wants in. That would be disastrous to let him in now, because you wouldn't get to see the rest of the journal. He'd just lie right across it. Some more vellum. We have a tag in here, a large tag. We card in here. And all these envelopes have some paper inside. And this one has a fold out envelope. This just folds out to write on. There's two of these envelopes in this journal. Here goes the second wee envelope that I made. Another tag. Tuck paste. in here, tag rather, and the cards in the wee pocket. And the wee charm on here is just a wee dangle. There's 2 keys and 2 like that. The tag, which was actually a postcard. Some handmade paper. Good, right on the back of that one. And there's 3 tags in there. Small paper. They're so pretty, these. And this is another fold out page. That could be glued, like I said before, or used like that. Another postcard made into a tag. And this one is birds. That one's plain on the back. And a wee tuck space. Oh, excuse me. We have a wee tag in there. I'm going to have a glass of water. Excuse me a moment. Oh dear. Two wee tags, wee key charm, some dubs on an envelope, another journal card, we have 3 tags in here. That's a tuck spot down there as well. More paper. Another fold out envelope. Tag. And I think it's this envelope that has the wee card in it. Tucks them up. Yes, there we go. that on later. And we're just about at the end of the journal. Another wee charm, card, and this wee tag. So there we go. So I will list this in my Etsy shop and I'll put the link below. And I do apologise for my coughing fit. I've actually got hay fever. So until next time, please subscribe and see you soon.